Back in the summer of 2018, I was in Florence. It wasn't my first time in the city, but I still did a lot of the things that tourists do. The Duomo, the Uffizi, the gelato. There was a frustration building in me, though, an unspoken need to get at something deeper, in a place where so much history isn't just pulsing beneath your feet, but screaming from every surface. Not knowing how to access such an ephemeral thing, I let it go. When I got into the car service I'd hired to drive me to Lucca at the end of my time in Florence, I asked the driver if we could stop by the Oak of the Witches, a 500-year-old oak tree with a magical history that's located about an hour away. I'd heard about it from a friend and wanted to make a pilgrimage, but I shared nothing else with the man besides the name of the tree and its coordinates. Little did I know that beneath his austere suit, the driver was a tattooed metalhead with a penchant for macabre history. And as we drove out of town, he pointed out the window at the crowds outside the Palazzo Vecchio and said in English, "That is where they burned the witches." A chill shot through me as I saw the crush of tourists milling around, oblivious. With a full-body flush of electricity, I found what I was searching for. A piece of history that wasn't in the guidebooks, wasn't in the walking tours, and that happened to be directly aligned with what I was reading, writing, and teaching a college course about at the time. That was when I was initiated into the practice of witch travel. That collision of synchronicity and history as you explore the physical and metaphysical aspects of a place. And in an instant, I knew my next book had to be a travelogue with moments of immersive historical fiction. I had to see what pieces of the past, what witch myths and witch history were still tangible across parts of the US and Europe. I wanted to tell the story of the early modern witch on the ground, through sight, touch, scent, and sound. I wanted to create something designed equally for those setting off on similar travels, and for readers who journeyed at home. Above all, I wanted to focus not just on the persecution, but on the power of the witch. And the rest, as they say, is history.